Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for June 28th, 2025. Yeah, we're about 6 months into the year. It's amazing. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research, and I usually do this on every other Saturday. Just sharing this because man, I like researching new investment ideas. My intentions with the podcast are to share my thoughts and opinions on stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities. I just want to share investment ideas so you and I can maybe make a buck. I'm not doing this for money for anyone, and nor will I ever. The opinions here shared here are my own. They're just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs featured in these podcasts, not the one today, but I like this one as well as the ones in my portfolio. Disclaimer, do your due diligence before investing in anything. With that, let's go make some money. The ETF I want to share with you today is another S&P 500 Buy Right ETF. It's the Invesco S&P 500 Buy Right ETF. The ticker is PBP. This one I like is it's a little more conservative than the other ones that I've been presenting and looking at. Basically, it's based on the CBOE S&P 500 Buy Right Index. It invests 90%, at least 90% of its total assets in securities that comprise the entire S&P 500 index, and then they write covered calls, options on those holdings to generate income. Basically, it holds a long position in each, I'll say it again, and they sell a succession of covered call options with an exercise price at or above the prevailing price of each of the S&P 500 of the index. The dividends paid on the component stocks underlying in the S&P 500 index and dollar value of option premiums received from written options are reinvested. The fund and the index are rebalanced and reconstituted on a monthly basis. The other reason I like this is because it has a very low expense ratio. It's 20.29%, very, very low, which I like a lot because you don't have to pay somebody a buttload of money to manage this ETF. First real slide, or the second slide I have for you is the Invesco S&P 500 Buy Right ETF PBP, the basics. Essentially, this quote is about a week old, and right now the share price is about the same. So your beta on this is pretty doggone low. I really like it. It's 0.51. Again, it has 507 holdings, but I like what you see. If you're looking for basically an asset that's going to stay about the same price, plus or minus a couple bucks a share, and a yield. This yield is over 10% now. It's the 52-week range you can see is 1941 to 2427, plus or minus a couple bucks. Man, this is for you, and this is over the life of the fund. The inception date here was in 2007, so we're talking a fund that's been around for almost 20 years, and low beta, high dividend paying. Let me show you a little more on the next slide. This PBP pays monthly dividends, and you can see this is just a snapshot of about a year's worth of dividends on this slide. And it's anywhere from about 16 cents up to 22 cents a share. Pretty consistent every month, and it's growing little by little as the S&P has been growing, and the ETF. What do you want to say? Their call options and ETFs get a little higher, plus the dividends that they get are a little bit higher. So you're getting a little better payout as it goes, and you're talking about 10% pretty consistently. A lot more conservative than some of the other, let's say, ETFs that I've been presenting. So this one is a little less risky, I would say, and it follows the S&P 500, which is pretty stable. Last slide I want to show you is this is a snapshot chart of really since just about inception, 2008 through now, and you can see the share price has been anywhere from about $27, and at its lows, say in 2020 and 2009, you're probably talking $15 or $16, which is a pretty tight range for a 20-year run on a stock. But as you can see, right now it's on the lower end of the Bollinger Bands, about $22 a share. It stays pretty close to that, plus or minus. It's probably not a bad time to buy if you're looking at getting into it. Nice dividend, consistent. You can sleep at night with the share price typically. If you're looking for some income, consistent income, PBP might be a choice for you. Do your due diligence. Go on the Invesco website, check it out. They have tons of information there on their prospectus. I suggest you read the prospectus. With that, the intro and outro song is a song performed by Just One Goat. I wrote the song. The band did the magic. It has special meaning to me. This is JC's Stocks and Markets podcast. Signing out. Happy investing, and stay away from the rain. It's been raining like crazy here. Anyway, happy investing. Bye now.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this